Here's a trick of the trade, everybody. If you're looking at yourself on the phone, you're not looking at the camera.
Yeah, no, that's
Just
what
so you know.
that's what I keep doing. I'm looking at the I'm not looking at the camera here tonight. I'm just kind of recording. Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're at. Whoa, it's a little bit of a weird night here with us. I keep having to look on my shoulder because my computer's over there. We are in the middle of Snowmageddon here in Louisville, Kentucky this weekend. And so I am the only one in our regular man cave studio here in Louisville and sitting down here in the basement. Everybody else is on video, and we're trying to do this is the first.
We're in the house party, y'all.
Yeah, we're using a 14-year-old girl's app. I know it sounds weird, but my daughter was like, I noticed one day a few weeks ago she was messing around with something when I heard a bunch of her friends talking, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "It's called a house party, Dad." I was like, "What's house party?" She was like, "Oh, it's an app where we can." Is one of y'all listening to something?
No.
Something's bleeding through.
Listening to you talk.
Oh, listen to me talk. Okay, I keep hearing like a saxophone music or something.
That's me, guys. Sorry. Just trying to set the mood.
Who's watching Lost Boys?
Anyway, we're
24-hour loop at my house.
Yeah, she turned us onto this because what's happening is we generally we're gonna try to use it with Aaron a little bit more because it works a little bit better than having him pumped in on the phone. And Brian this evening has the flu. I mean, like the serious I'm dying on the couch flu, and it is snowing. It is snowing centimeters outside here in Louisville, and when that happens, the entire city shuts
Ridiculous.
down. So Tim is stuck at his home in a different county. Aaron is still in Texas, and Charles is like 3 miles down the road, which was like a 4.5 hour drive this evening.
And Charles is in charge of our lives.
And so by using the 14-year-old, my daughter's 14-year-old girl app, we're all able to talk together at the same time and be able to hear each other, which is unusual considering the circumstances we're in. But last week on the podcast, we started up with our movie reviews or previews for the year. Aaron just dropped out of the. You all right, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you just kind of it looked like you fell out of your chair. It's almost as if you guys are here, but not quite here. It's really I'm really off my game tonight because you're not sitting here in the basement with me. But last week we started on the our previews for.
Here, John, does this make it feel more like home? Here's my foot.
Oh gosh,
I was waiting.
Better.
I was waiting to see how long it would take.
I thought you weren't going to do this with a shirt on tonight, Charles.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, what's up with that?
Tim sent that GIF and it creeped me out. So
the Jack Nicholson GIF.
Yeah.
Susie looked at it. She was like, "Who is that?" It's like it's Jack Nicholson. Susie.
That's my favorite creepy gift to send people.
Yeah, it's creepy.
That one, the Robert Redford one.
I do like the Robert Redford one too. He's like it's really young Robert Redford with this huge beard. He's out like in the middle of the woods, and he just goes.
It's from the film Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh yeah, I have seen that one.
Film, 1970.
Well, we want to say tonight before we really get started, we want to say as I pick my nose here on the screen. I'm sorry.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, we want to say Brian get better. He is very upset that he is not able to be with us here this evening. And, I mean, he was really sick. I mean, you're talking about, like, down sick. And if Brian ain't working, then there's a real problem. He hadn't been at work all week.
Did you just say he was down with the sickness?
He was down with the sickness.
Did.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, wow.
That's a Henry County thing. He's down with a sickness and down with the flu, so we want to continue to think about him.
It's also a system of a down thing, isn't it?
It's disturbed. Is the
God dang it!
We are.
And I've got my terrible bands mixed up.
Yeah, Tim, I like your shirt tonight, Tim. That's awesome. That's the Red Sun shirt. We're glad Tim is wearing that.
I wore it just for you, actually.
I know. I had the one that was the Communist Party shirt, and I remember I wore it to camp one time, and some 15-year-old was like, "Stupid communist." I was like, "You understand
Stupid
it's a pun,
communist.
right?" No, stupid communist.
What's a pun?
But tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting up, cranking it off here and doing the what are we on, Aaron? I mean, what months are we doing tonight?
This will take us May through October.
We're going to go through May through October.
I just want to apologize for all the Disturbed fans for confusing them with System of a Down.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, that's you could. We're going to get a lot of hate mail for that one. We'll have to,
so anybody that Tim went to high school with, we're sorry.
Oh yeah, that's
true.
That's right. All right, Aaron. So let's crank it up this evening and let's see what we got. What's our first
just
preview?
A quick note. A quick note, the list from last episode is already in shambles. God Particle has been delayed. New Mutants has been delayed. Deadpool's been moved up. So everything is changing. So please check your local listings before you go to the theater.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron, let's go.
May 18th is Deadpool 2. After surviving a near-fatal bovine attack, Wade Wilson, now a disfigured cafeteria chef, struggles to fulfill his dream of becoming Mayberry's hottest bartender while also learning to cope with his lost sense of taste. Searching to regain his spice for life as well as a flux capacitor, Wade must battle ninjas, the Yakuza, and a pack of sexually aggressive canines as he journeys around the world to discover the importance of family, friendship, and flavor, finding a new taste for adventure.
Okay, hold on.
Good gracious, Aaron.
Did you write
the world's greatest lover? That's the actual synopsis if you go to the website for Deadpool 2.
I was
really, because that sounds like something you would make.
Yeah, I thought you wrote that.
No, I think that's legit on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds.
Anybody else have John and Aaron out of the house party?
No,
What's
I can see him.
Yeah, we're all here. I can see Aaron's huge head.
John says weak connection. Says he's weak.
Yeah, I know it's been happening all evening, so we'll just have to.
All right, let's just talk about the movies.
All right, go for it. Let's
Deadpool 2. Are we planning on seeing it?
Well, we're definitely going to have to go around tonight. Let's start with Charlie in the bottom left corner, and we'll just move around the square as we go. Charlie, what are you doing?
I'm going to maybe not theater, but I'll definitely see it.
What is wrong with you?
Because the majority of people that'll go to see Deadpool will be annoying in the theater.
True. I would definitely have to say that.
We went and saw The Last Jedi with a bunch of crazy people. All right, come on.
I went and saw.
I'd rather see it with crazy people than with juggalos.
Wow.
Hang on, man.
Juggalos aren't a thing anymore.
Oh, yes, they are.
Come on. Magnets, how do they work?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. I'm going to say that I definitely want to see Deadpool 2, but I'm going to go along with what Charlie said and probably not going to see it in theaters just due to the fact that it's just I don't want to be seen coming out of the theater after seeing it. I mean, I know, but that's just, it's part of my job and everything. I just don't want people to think poorly of me. I really liked the first one, though. I mean, it was a very dirty movie. I mean, put it that way. But I don't think it would have worked well if it hadn't been at least a little bit vulgar. I mean, I don't think you could have slapped a PG-13 rating on it and had the same movie that you had as far as what you want to see Deadpool be. So definitely going to see it. The synopsis that Aaron just read, and I'm looking at it here because he sent it to me, makes it even more intriguing. I'm really interested in what is meant by canines there, and I guess we'll see in the
I will be seeing it in the theaters probably with beautiful Brent and handsome Brad and the gang, since you guys aren't going to make it an event.
Nah, not an event for me. Not for me. Aaron?
I'll probably go see it. It probably won't be opening weekend, but sometime while it's in theater, I'll
taking the youngsters with you, Aaron. Taking the kids to that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
The 9-year-old's a big fan of Deadpool.
All right, let's move on. What we got, Aaron?
June 8th is Ocean's 8. Danny Ocean's estranged sister Debbie attempts to pull off the heist of a century at New York's star-studded annual Met Gala. Or gala, or whatever.
Starring Sandra Bullock as blah, blah, blah.
All right, Charlie?
That's going to be a no for me, Doug. I've never seen any of them, so I don't plan on seeing this.
You haven't seen any of the Ocean's 11 movie? You haven't seen Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13?
No.
Oh, man, you're missing out.
Here's what you need to do. See Ocean's 11, skip 12, and see 13.
Yeah, 12's
awful.
12's the weak link in that. I would agree with you on that. So you're not going to see it at all. Even if your dad's like watching it and you're sitting there with him, you get up and leave? Because I know he'll probably watch it at some point.
Yeah, probably not.
Your mom would be like, "Is this the one with Danny Ocean in it?" You'd have to explain it all. I'm probably not going to see it because I just don't care much for Sandra Bullock. Not my favorite actress in the world.
Oh, she was so good in The Proposal.
Well, you know, the Proposal,
a great movie.
Both of the
you can't even do this.
Both of the Speed movies, those were both incredible tour de forces of action. But
without making this too commentary, this is just basically the Girl Ghostbuster movie.
I'm glad you said that.
Applied to the Ocean's 11 movie.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
That's
there.
as far as I'll go with it, but boy, it just doesn't look good.
No,
it looks like they try to take every good thing from Ocean's 11 and put it. It's almost like a remake, but it's not. It's how it really feels, and I'm just not interested.
All right, Aaron.
The only Ocean's 11 movie I've seen is the original of Sammy Davis Jr., where he sings EO's 11. EO's 11. You know, so
that was absolutely amazing.
That was spot on. Are you channeling Sammy Davis Jr.?
If I had shut down your camera,
I would have thought that's Sammy Davis Jr.
That was trippy. All right,
so that's a no for me.
All right, Aaron. Next one.
Next up is June 15th, Incredibles 2. While Elastigirl is out fighting crime, Mr. Incredible is stuck home with the kids, including a baby that just discovered it has powers.
Charlie?
Eventually, but I won't be going to the theater to see it, no. Sorry.
I never saw the first one, guys.
What?
What?
You've seen it? Oh my gosh!
Y'all sound incredibly weird coming through this microphone set tonight.
Your mom sounds weird. Oh, did you hear that one?
Anyway, I did not. Gosh, I didn't like the.
I'm sorry, Sophie. That's for making a comment that I was wearing Velcro shoes on Facebook.
I think that was my dad because he dropped one of my uncle's names, and that's one of his jokes. That's not one of my mom's jokes. That's one of his. So anytime you see somebody like that, he's like Velcro shoes, like uncle, and then he puts the name in. And I'm pretty sure that was my dad trolling on my mom's account like he usually does. But yeah, that was pretty funny.
I take it all back, Sophie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
No, it's too late now.
Yeah,
it's too late now.
No, not going to see this one. I didn't like the first one. I went and saw it in theaters when before Susie was born. Me and Carla would go see all these animated films, and nope, not my thing. I didn't like the first one. Not going to see the second one. And this is okay. To me, it's getting to the point with some of these movies. Okay, let's just say all of them. Okay, let's use the Ocean's 8 movie and this Incredible 2 movie as two examples of this. It just seems to me that it's just getting old, it's getting stale, and they're just regurgitating the same story over and over again. Here we have another one of these type of stories.
I mean, isn't that the movie genre as a whole right now?
Well, yeah, but I mean, but like this Incredibles, it's another one of them fish out of water things where his wife has to go out and do something, and he's got to learn to appreciate being a man at home and not out fighting crime too. So, well, I mean, that's just the way it looks. I mean, that's just the way it sounds to me. I don't care. I mean, hey, I'd be cool with staying at home. I mean, trust me, I would love to stay at home, but that's not in the cards.
No, you wouldn't. You talked about all summer long how you stared out the window like a cat because you were bored.
We were off the day on a snow day, and I was like, man, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with my day? And I finally
thought about just driving over to your house and sitting like a lawn chair in your yard.
You should have that. I would let you in. I would let you in. I even thought about.
I hope so.
No,
you stay out there.
I've been standing up there.
It's not 6:30 yet. You can't come in.
I've been standing there like a coffee mug, sipping on it. Tim was sitting in my front yard. I was going to send a picture in the WLKY today because they were like, "Hey, send your winter pictures." So I took one of my took one of my tree out of the front yard, but then I realized that they would probably think I was some redneck and lazy because all my Christmas lights are still in it. So I didn't send a picture. So that would
Yeah, that's exactly what they would have thought.
they've been like, look at this. Rednecks with Christmas lights still in their trees. All right, go on there, Aaron.
We are flying through this list.
Oh, I know, we're burning
Just
it
real
up.
quick, I didn't comment on Incredibles 2. I know people love the first Incredibles movie. They're like, this is the greatest Pixar movie ever. But I'm with John. I'm not a fan of Incredibles. So I will not be seeing this. Actually, I haven't seen the last few Pixar movies. So I used to be a huge fan, but
The last one I saw was the Hawaiian one. We don't have Aaron here.
Moana.
I mean, excuse me, we don't have Brian here tonight. He's our resident Disney guy. Moana. Yeah, I didn't. That's probably the last one I've seen. I didn't care for it much. Zootopia was all right, but I mean, it wasn't
Did
my
not like Zootopia.
the last actual Pixar movie I saw, I think, was Inside Out, and I hated Inside Out. So
that was a terrible movie. All right,
It's like
moving.
the most depressing child movie ever.
Especially,
You can't experience true joy without sadness, Charlie. You can't.
well, you wouldn't understand joy without sadness. You wouldn't understand pleasure without pain. It was like, what? What are y'all talking about? The only
Yeah.
one.
A lot.
all these
That-
goth
I'm
girls,
just telling
they're
you,
cutting their
the-
skulls and stuff. It was crazy.
The part where Ding Dong dies in Inside Out.
That was absolutely.
there.
That was absolutely
Wherever
the
my
worst.
heart is.
Spoilers.
Right there.
Spoilers.
Oh, please! Everybody's seen it. All right, Aaron. June.
Next up, we have June 22nd, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Do I even have to read?
I am staring straight up your nostrils. Aaron, I wish we had this on video this week, but Aaron just shoved his camera up his nose, and it was like I was looking at his eyes.
Now we're staring at a ceiling fan.
Are you okay, Aaron?
I'm trying to hold the phone close so y'all can hear me because I don't talk.
Wait,
very
you don't
loud.
have you don't have to hold it. Oh, you got to speak in private. Okay, sorry.
Oh my goodness!
All right, Aaron. What's the next movie?
All right, Jurassic World. Do I even have to read the plot synopsis?
Yes,
We all know
yes,
Jurassic
yes, you
World.
yes, you must. Yes, you must.
Science.
All right.
Makes
After
the
the
way.
demise, after the demise of the Jurassic World theme park on Isla Nublar, something, the dinosaurs roam freely on the island for 4 years until a volcanic and my computer just froze.
Volcanic eruption
Hold on.
threatens their existence, is what it says. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. After the demise of Jurassic World theme park on the island Nublar, Aaron said it better than me. The dinosaurs roam freely on the island for 4 years until a volcanic eruption threatens their existence.
All right, Tim. Now you read it.
We're just going to go around the horn.
I will see this movie. I will see it because I love Jurassic Park. I don't know why, but I do. Jurassic World wasn't great, but it also wasn't bad. As long as it's entertaining, I'll watch some dinosaurs eat some people.
Charlie?
No, I will not be watching it. I'm not a fan of the Jurassic films.
I
Not my
will. I went and saw the last one in theaters. I kind of liked it. It was kind of the same old blase affairs you get in all Jurassic Park movies or Jurassic World movies. The thing that's turning me off to this one, and it's not supposed to turn you off to it, it's supposed to make you want to go see it, is the trailer was so absolutely bad that I decided I just don't
I
want
don't
to see
think
it.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's a boring trailer, and here we are again. It's one of them type things where it's stale. The dinosaurs are cool, eating people are cool, but then you got to throw in this volcano that they got to go save everybody from. And, come on, we already know Dwayne Johnson's already done that in San Andreas, so we can't. No,
dude,
that wasn't a
the
volcano.
best-
Never mind. That was
No, that was just everything.
that was John Cusack in 2012. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, that was just the end of the world. If you want to talk volcano movies, you got to go back to Dante's Peak
Oh, that was
or
the best
Volcano.
one.
One starring Tommy Lee Jones, and other one starring my mom's favorite actor ever, Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
The Pierce Brosnan movie when they're in the lake and the lake is starting to heat up and burn from the lava, and the grandma gets out to push the boat.
Pushes
the
the
last
boat.
20, and like the bottom of it like disintegrates. That's the worst.
I don't know why. It's the most horrible thing ever. We're all sitting there rolling about it. Oh my gosh!
That's the only part of that movie I've seen is that part. So
Well, see, like the
I've seen the whole movie. That's just the only part I can remember.
the same scene happens in Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones, where the guy jumps off the back of the train and steps into the lava to carry the little kid, and he starts to melt, and it's like he's getting shorter as he walks. Have y'all seen
Terminator?
that? Yeah. All right, moving on here.
Back to Jurassic World. The
go
best
ahead.
part of the Jurassic World movie is where a personal assistant babysitter gets picked up by the pterodactyl and dropped into the giant alligator dinosaur water thing, and then just demolished. And you're just like,
that was absolutely awesome. I like that scene, and I did like the scene at the end when they brought out when they let the Tyrannosaurus trot out and do his thing. But the rest of the movie was just kind of like, it's all right, not too bad, not too good. All right, Aaron.
I'm not a fan of the Jurassic Park movies, but I'm sure my family will force me to watch it at some point.
All right, moving on here. Thank you, Tim.
Well, you can call me John Williams.
Yeah, it's like Sammy Davis Jr. and John Williams in the building tonight, right here on House Party, a 14-year-old girl's party app that we're using this evening. All right, go ahead, Aaron. What's the next? What are y'all doing? It just keeps getting weirder by the minute. Oh, there's Aaron Sillenpan again. That Sillenpan's got more.
What's next, Aaron?
All right. Next up is the July 4th tradition, a Purge movie, The Island, and there was no synopsis for The Purge on Wikipedia. It just said that it was a prequel. So make up your own plot. I don't know.
It has to be a prequel because the last Purge movie, Election Day, they voted to end the Purge.
Spoiler.
No, I can't get rid of the Purge.
Yeah. The lady that's in Lost that Sawyer was in love with, Aaron, Juliet, whatever.
Yeah.
She's running to be the president and to do away with the Purge, but all the white political cronies that use the Purge to kill the poor are against it, and so that's what it's all about.
See, I haven't seen any of the Purge movies. My sister's husband, Mike, who is our resident horror movie guy, who won't be on here with us. We're gotta get him on here at some point. I gotta talk him into. I gotta bribe him with something. I don't know.
Just trick him. Just put microphones hidden.
Well, now that we have this, though, now that we have House Party, we might be able to get him on here with us at some point. That would be awesome. We could do that.
He too can stare up Aaron's nose.
Yeah. Aaron Sillenpan has got more video time on here tonight than he has.
It's the fifth bear.
I haven't seen any of the Purge movies. The ideal of the Purge movies intrigues me. The ideal of that kind of dystopianism. Me and Charlie, when nobody else is here, we've had some really good dystopian podcasts in the past. But my thing about it is this movie actually does intrigue me more because it is a prequel, and being that I've never seen any of them, it would be cool to watch them now. You know, you have the prequel, and then you could watch them kind of in order, which might be pretty interesting.
The first one with Ethan Hawke is it isn't bad because you're just introduced to the premise. He's a salesman, and he sells like Purge security protection for your house. So his house is all state of the art, and it's pretty cool. I mean, when you're first introduced to that plot. The election one was, they got real social commentary.
Well, it kind of seems the way that was going to go anyway. But I won't see it in theaters, but I may at some point see it. I don't know. It maybe not.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it on the free HBO weekend previews or something.
So there's another podcast I listen to called A Complete Guide to Everything. And before there was ever a Purge movie, the guy on there, Tim, said, here's an idea. What if for 24 hours there was no laws and blah, blah, blah? And he just laid out everything that was in the Purge. And then like 8 months later, the Purge movie came out. So I'm sure everybody ripped him off. So anyhow.
Thanks, Aaron.
Just a little fun fact. So yeah, I'm not seeing that movie. So okay, next up, July 6th is what?
I plan on seeing it eventually.
Let's do it, Charlie. Free movie pass.
I mean, nobody asked me, but I'm just going to go ahead and give my opinion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll watch it eventually. Oh, it's okay.
We were going around the horn. We were going this way this time. I'm sorry. We're going that way.
Charlie, I'll go with you.
Let's go, buddy.
All right.
All right. Next up, July 6th is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Scott Lang tries to balance his home life as father with his responsibilities as Ant-Man when Hope and Hank present him with a new mission requiring him to team up with Van Dyne as the new Wasp. So I'm sure that mission...
Charlie?
I'm sure that mission is to rescue the original Wasp, which is Michelle Pfeiffer, if you didn't know.
All right.
Spoilers!
Charlie, you going to see it or not?
Oh, I'm going to see it opening weekend.
That's an event movie, John. We're forcing you to go to it.
No, I'm good.
You hate the first end.
I didn't say I hate it. I just don't like the idea of it being they didn't need an origin. Okay, this could have been the first Ant-Man movie. I'm just saying it could have been, but no, they had to make another origin movie. Don't get me started on that stuff. I don't want to get talking about it. You know my opinion.
Aaron, will Ant-Man have web squirters?
He will have
sugar squirters or something. Sugar squirters? What the heck's wrong with you?
Trying to get something the ants would squirt, but it
so
makes sense.
I'm with Charlie on this one. I'm definitely going to go see it in theater. I think we need to make it an event movie so that we can podcast about it whenever we get a chance. And I wish the first one had done more. That's the thing that I'm getting at here. The origin of it not my thing. But I would like to have seen a not necessarily an origin movie, but like where they're picking up here, like with the Black Panther. That's not going to be an origin film. They didn't need an origin film for him. It's totally distracting.
They introduced him in Civil War, where Ant-Man didn't get to have that introduction. So I think, they probably would have loved to do that. It could have drawn some more interest in it. It just wasn't set up that way. But the first Ant-Man movie, the final fight with him and Yellow Jacket, where they're like the little tiny train and everything, is a great fight scene. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. That one's pretty decent. I think it's more interesting. I don't know what y'all think. I think it's a lot more interesting that you got Marvel. I mean, they're doing some serious. They're going to be making some serious money this year due to the fact they got 3 major movies coming out in the first part of 2018.
Year.
I mean, they got.
Hey, I don't know if you guys heard that, but their Black Widow got greenlighted for her own movie.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I think that'd be cool. I could go for that. All right, Aaron.
Yeah, I'll go see it. All right. Next, did everybody comment?
We're going, Aaron. We're going.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. July 20th, Alita: Battle Angel is an upcoming American cyberpunk action film based on Yukito Kishiro's manga Battle Angel Alita. Good God, those eyes. The trailer, I made y'all watch it. I added the part about good God, those eyes.
We know you did.
Wrong with you?
We know you did.
What's wrong with you, Aaron? Seriously.
No, I just wanted to make a quick comment. I wish Hollywood would stop trying to make anime into live action movies. It has never worked. And especially this one where they're trying to make her eyes big like an anime cartoon looks ridiculous. And the best one should have been Death Note, but they screwed that up too. So, they just need to stop.
Were you abused as a young child by...
Yes, by a Japanese businessman.
I wasn't going to go there. I stopped.
Wow.
I stopped.
Holy cow.
Aaron sent this trailer out before the podcast. If you're listening, go check it out. Something Battle Angel. It's one of the weirdest trailers I've watched in a long time. It's kind of creepy.
Charlie?
I won't watch it, but I don't think it's that creepy.
Oh my god!
I mean, we've been burned by Tag, so anything else is just going to downhill from there.
I watched the trailer, and I'm going to say absolutely no way. I'm not going to go see this movie. I will not watch it. It just doesn't interest me. Like I go with what Aaron said on it. He said, they got to stop making these animes and Magna type properties into movies because, to be quite frank, I really don't know if Americans get it. I just don't think we get it as much. We got the superheroes, we got the Star Wars thing, and then they start throwing out this event. It's just some weird crap. I mean, I watched a couple of them on Netflix a few times. I watched Death Note, the movie, and me and Susie have actually sat down and watched the entire series in the anime. And while the movie was not bad, it just strips down the story so bad so that an American audience can kind of understand it, that you don't understand it. And that was one of the big problems with it. So no, not a big thing. I don't think this one will do any good either. And then they keep punching them out. I mean, they just keep hoping that something will stick against the wall. And I just don't think it's going to work. All right.
And just to change what I said earlier, there was actually one good anime movie that I really liked, and that was Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise. Was a good.
Hey, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Have you seen that one, Charles? Live, Die, Repeat.
I have avoided it on purpose.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty
good
decent
one.
flick. I mean, it's a real good. It's actually, I like that one. Okay, Aaron,
Or under its original title, The Edge of Tomorrow.
yeah, that was
So
good.
didn't it have like 3 different titles?
It had at least
Just two, I think.
but it wasn't too bad. I did enjoy that one.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, one we've been waiting for.
July 27th, Teen Titans Go, the movie. Everyone has a superhero movie except the Titans, and Robin sets out to fix that.
I watched the trailer for this just this past week, and the fact that they made fun of Aquaman in their last clip, it sold me. I'm done. I'm in.
That was I watched it. Watched the trailer. Yeah, I think that's an event movie. Me and Tim were already talking about making an event movie, taking Susie and them to see it. So Kenzie see it. Sorry, Charlie.
I'm in. Yeah, I want to see it. I love the cartoon. So
Anytime that they throw a fart joke
only
in, it's into the
It's
trailer.
just one long fart joke. It wasn't a fart. It was just air coming out of my butt. That's kind of what a fart is.
Yeah, definitely worth going to see. I think it'll probably be just absolutely terrible, but only way you can make that one any good is if you rated it R. If it was a rated R Teen Titans Go movie, that'd be incredible.
Wow.
The only thing I'm worried about is the last time they tried this was the Powerpuff Girls movie, and it was a complete disaster and killed the show. So, to take an 11-minute cartoon and make it 90 minutes is a little tough sometimes. So hopefully they'll pull it off, though.
Yeah, but this is a superhero movie. I mean, it's a superhero thing, and it'll have its catch. Oh, it's going to do terrible at the box office. It's probably going to
What are you doing?
It's probably going to get crushed. But the thing about it is, it'll be worth going to see. I think it'll be a fun little afternoon off and going to watch. All right, how many more we got here, Aaron, on this one?
There's just 4 left.
All right, let's roll.
We can speed through these. August 3rd, Christopher Robin. The little boy from the Winnie the Pooh stories is now all grown up and has lost all sense of imagination. So Pooh and his friends re-enter Christopher's life to help him find it again.
Is this a
Stars,
cartoon or live action?
No, I think it's live action. It's Ewan McGregor and Agent Carter, Haley Atwell.
Oh, yeah.
I put them on this list for Brian. He's not here.
So basically, this is Hook, right? It's like
That's what it sounds like.
The Winnie the Pooh version of Hook.
I don't know.
Like, I just know that if live action Winnie the Pooh could be really creepy.
Dude, if Winnie the Pooh kidnaps Christopher Robin's kids, that could be awesome.
You've got to come save them, Christopher. That's what happened in Hook.
All right,
Charlie,
round the horn, Charlie.
That's going to be a no for me.
But no for me. I'll definitely go say no for me. That you said Ewan McGregor and Agent Carter, and I said no. That's it. No need.
I mean, as tempting as Haley Atwell is this watching a movie, I'll pass.
All right.
I'll have to see a trailer, but probably no.
Whatever. Your wife's going to make you see it.
We know Brian will be there day one, though. So
Brian, man, he'd probably be
Dressed.
he'd be dressed
Dressed
up like
like
Christopher
Tigger.
Robin. He'd be out there in his like powder blue pants. He'd be like, yeah. Brian's not here tonight. We can talk about him like that. He
doesn't listen to the podcast.
No, he don't even listen to the podcast anyway. But according to his wife, he basically had to drag himself on his hands and knees back into the house after he went to the doctor today. So I think he's I hope he's alive. He didn't even have the strength to text me earlier. He's like, I'm on the couch. So but I think he'll definitely want to go see it.
It was just words, not a complete sentence.
Just letters.
Blurg, couch.
All right, Aaron, let's finish this thing up.
August 3rd, The Predator. There's no synopsis. It's just a Predator movie.
Oh,
I don't
I've
know
got
what
your synopsis
it's about.
right here.
Oh,
Okay, so
John Cena. Say it's John Cena. Oh.
no, it's even better. Jake Busey plays the son of Gary Busey's character from Predator 2. Apparently, at this point in time, the Predator decides to invade suburbia because the heat and the tension, that's what draws the Predator. And a bunch of suburban house dads have to fight the Predator alongside
Yeah.
Jake Busey.
This
I
is my
cannot wait to see this film.
this is my Jake Busey.
This sounds like a movie we could be
that's
in.
it.
We
Pretty
could be in this movie. That would be amazing.
One of the suburban dads just happens to be like special forces.
Oh,
So, of
well,
course,
yeah. I mean, that's like my neighbors.
That's not gonna be us. I'll be the one that dies right away.
Oh yeah, we would be in it. We'd just be cannon and fodder.
Nah,
I'd be
man.
I'd be the one taking this garbage out, and I hear like something, look around, look down. There's
Yeah.
3 dots on my chest.
Like, what? But this is,
You just hear me screaming, and then it flashes to one neighbor's house, and he's like, "What was that?" And his wife's like, "Oh, it's that stupid raccoon out in the garbage can again."
man.
That's what happened.
I think that was,
Before that happened, though, there was a clip of me like blocking everybody's way into the neighborhood or something with a trailer or something. So everybody hated me.
yeah.
I was like the neighbor everybody hates. So it was worth it. You know, everybody was like, that guy finally died.
Yeah, that's you'd have to be that stereotypical jerk at the beginning of the movie that everybody wants to see die, or the guy who says
Like garbage blew in the neighbor's yard, and like not in my yard. And no, I got a dog, and it pooped in somebody else's yard, and I didn't pick it up.
Everybody's yard.
yeah,
Everybody's yard.
yeah.
And it starts off. Everybody steps in poop. That's how the movie starts
Okay,
out.
so I will be seeing that opening weekend because Predator is one of my favorite movie franchises. Tim, you going to see it?
Heck yeah, I'll see it.
John?
No.
Aaron?
As soon as you said Suburbia, I'm just picturing Suburban Commando. So I'm hoping if Hulk Hogan's in it, I'll go see it.
Bro,
So,
if
Hulk
Hulk
Hogan
Hogan shows up and leg drops on the Predator, I'll go crazy in the movie. I'll like stand up in the theater and go, brother, or something like that. Put
No.
my hand in
rip
my
off
ear.
the shirt.
I like the first one, but the second one with Danny Glover in it just didn't really do it for me. And that was kind of urban, anyways, wasn't it? Or wasn't that the suburban one where he was in Los Angeles?
It was basically lethal.
Lethal Predator.
Without Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, the second one I didn't like because didn't it have the Bill Paxton in it? Wasn't that Danny Glover and Bill Paxton in that? God rest his soul. I couldn't remember. All right, anyway. Oh, we lost Charlie there. All right, Aaron?
No, he's still there.
Oh, is he still there? Okay. Last one. Let's roll.
2 more. October 5th is Venom, starring Tom Hardy. The Spider-Man villain tries to be a lethal protector while dealing with 5 evil symbiotes. I don't know if that's the plot, but it's a good guess. I wrote that down, just made it up, but I'm pretty sure it's it. So.
I just made up the synopsis of this film. But here, Aaron, you read the next
It's
movie and
based
let
on-
me make up the synopsis.
All right. Charlie, are you going to go see it?
How we're doing it?
Yeah, I'll go see it. Yeah, definitely.
Only if he talks like Bane the whole movie, John.
Like, I don't even know how. Never mind. I don't go
No, do it, John. You better do it.
I can't do it tonight because I don't know. It'd be like, greetings, everyone. I am a symbiote. That's all I can do tonight.
You were merely born. You merely lived in the symbiote. I was born in her.
I'm probably not going to see it in theaters. I'm not a huge fan of these weird little offshoot movies that they're making that are outside of the MCU. Not my thing. So I take it back. I like Deadpool, and I like the X-Men movies too, and they're outside. But those are kind
Okay, I like them. I just don't want to stay in.
well, but they stand alone. And what I'm saying is, you got this Venom character who I don't necessarily know if Venom who is going to work without Spider-Man to be the balance. That's what I'm trying to say. So I just don't know if you're going to take one of these guys who's kind of this anti-hero who kind of is on the verge of crazy and make him into the hero of the movie or whatever they're going to do with it. And it's just, I'm getting seasick watching Aaron's camera there.
I know. Aaron's like on a steady cam or a shake cam.
And so that's just kind of where I stand on it. But Tim?
Aaron, are you seeing it? I'll go see it.
What did
Probably. I'm a big Venom fan, but it really needs Spider-Man to be a
exactly
Venom movie, and it
so
doesn't have that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. All right, last one.
October 19th, Halloween. Go ahead, Tim. Make up the synopsis for Halloween.
It's set to take place after the original Halloween movie. They're pretending that none of the sequels actually happened. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis and also that first guy that was Mike Myers, and they're going to be fighting.
That should be on the trailer.
All right, Aaron, read it off, Aaron.
Direct sequel to the original film will ignore all the franchise's previous sequels. So that's pretty much it.
Charlie?
And they're going to be fighting.
I will also be seeing this film. I love it. I love the Halloween franchise, even the bad ones.
Are they disavowing the existence of Halloween 2?
No, Halloween 2 and Halloween 1 were essentially just one film. This takes place directly after the events of Halloween 2.
Okay, then yes, I will see it. I will definitely see it. Because I was going to say if they disavowed Halloween 2, no, I will not, because Halloween 2, even as Charlie said, even though they're kind of one movie, that was actually the better of the two, and so I will not see it if that's not going to happen. Have anybody heard, are they going to have anybody play Loomis in it? I mean, is Dr. Loomis going to be back in it, played by somebody else, or how are they going to do that?
Probably not. They'll probably kill the character off because this takes place in current day. So
yeah.
So basically,
two questions: is Rob Zombie going to be in it? Because
no Rob Zombie anywhere.
And they'll probably kill Loomis in the scroll. Like Star Wars
in the scroll. Well. Yeah, Aaron. Tim just said scroll, and I lost my complete train of thought. I had no clue what I was gonna say now,
okay.
even though it was something profound.
The only Halloween movie I've ever seen was Halloween 6, so I'm not a huge Halloween fan.
That was
probably a pass.
That was what my question was, because you all seem to know more about Halloween than I do. So this is kind of a soft reboot of the series. Are they going to move on past this third one and move into other movies again, or is this just kind of the finishing of the story, in other words?
Yeah, I wish they would do like Halloween 3, where every movie is just something different. Not always Mike Myers.
The anthology.
Yeah. Not that I've seen Halloween 3, but I wish they would do like Halloween 3.
All right.
Great. Good conversation, guys.
Yeah, this is harder than it looks to do it on video, because it's hard to feed off each other here and Brian's not with us again, and Brian is our lifestyle. Charlie looks like he's having you all right, man?
I'm fine, yeah.
All right. We're going to finish up this evening with one of our Would You Rathers. This is what we have been doing is we've been asking a question to see which one of the answers, or which one of the questions, the people out in people who answer this, what percentage is the higher? So here we go. I'm going to ask this question, you guys, and see which one you all think the people think is the higher, or which one they said was more likely. Charlie is promoting The Last of Us. I want to play that. I definitely want to play that. Save your. Would you rather? The people say they would rather save the life of someone you know, or save 100 random people's lives. Would you rather save the life of someone you know, or 100 random people's lives? What did the people say?
Someone you know.
Yeah, that's going to be the majority.
Think so, Aaron?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna go with you all.
I agree with that.
Let's see what it is here.
I'm sure there's a decent majority of people that are like, oh, I would rather save 100 people, but really, you'd rather save somebody that unless it's Charlie.
Surprisingly, it was close. It was 53% saved the life of someone you know, 47% 100 random lives. So 15.
I said it was gotta be close.
15,400 people said they'd save someone's lives, and 13,200 said that they would save 100 random lives. So, anyways, well, this has been a strange podcast for us because we're not used to not being in a room together with each other. We're having to tape this via video, which is something we don't like to do. Brian's out sick, and apparently there has been now, according to local weather forecasters, exactly 23,000 inches of snow that haven't fallen that were supposed to fall, and we have about a quarter of an inch on the ground now. Last night, man, they were on there at 11 o'clock, basically down to their boxer shorts and tank tops, running around telling everybody how bad it was going to be. I hate that here in Louisville. I mean, the thing, you live some places, I guess. If you live like up around Buffalo, New York or somewhere, it's like, okay, we're going to get 23 feet of snow, and everybody's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Here it's like, oh my goodness, it's going to be 5 inches of snow and a quarter inch of ice, and everybody freaks out. Schools start closing, and then the next day you wake up and it's like a light dusting. Well, we thought it was going to be that. So that's the reason why we're all kind of stuck in tonight, is because
stupid. I should have just drove to your house.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got extra room upstairs. You could have stayed at overnight, but it's better for us because here in Louisville, the thing about it is nobody knows how to drive in rain, more or less drive in the snow. Yeah. So we just thought it'd be better for us to stay in this evening, hoping that Brian gets better quick.
I just wanted to say that here in Texas, the news is complete opposite. There will be a tornado down the street, and there might be a little blurb across the screen, but that's it. There's nothing about the tornadoes or nothing on the news. They don't care down here.
Don't they usually report stuff like don't shoot your gun at the tornado and stuff like that down there?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.